Hello, everyone. How are you today? How's everything?
Hi, teacher.
How are you guys? Good? Ready for the end of the cycle? I hope you guys are. All right, let me show you our agenda for today. What's the plan? Oh my God, there are only 9 students and we need to have the event presentation. Okay. So, class 8 today. June 1st. And this is the plan. Well, we are supposed to start with the event presentation, but if I see that we are not ready, maybe I can switch with the project advance, okay? No problem. I will give you some minutes for you to check if you have any question, just, I don't know, whatever you guys are preparing for tomorrow's presentation with your video. I will also share the guidelines so you guys know what we are going to evaluate with your video, yeah? And that will be like 15 minutes for that activity. Then we will start. We will continue talking about mysteries, and I have this riddle. Then we will talk a little bit about the mysteries of the human body for introducing modal verbs. And for the second block of the class today, you guys will cover modal verbs in past with teacher Laura, okay? That's the plan. At the end of this lesson, we will check some string adjectives, those words we use, yeah, for showing strong or emphasis, maybe, yeah, emphasizing on the adjective. That's the plan. So let me see. Well, I think we are all together for the presentation. Cool. In just 1 minute, all my students are set. Are you guys ready for the event? Are you? Yes. Okay, yep. Cool. Yesterday I listened to 6 of you. So we are missing 5 couples. Okay. So please get ready. Let me just open our slides and we'll start. How's the project doing, guys? Are you done with your video? Not really? Well, I hope it is almost done. Later in some minutes, when I tell you about the guidelines and the evaluation, you guys will see what are the things that you need to have ready for, okay? So, let me open the events and call your name so you guys can.
Teacher,
Yes.
could you send me the link of the slide again in the chat, please?
Sure.
Because I have my phone. I don't have a computer, teacher.
It's okay because I'm going to share. Oh, sorry. That was not exactly what I meant. Okay, this one. But it's okay. I can just share it for you. Don't worry. Hi, Kiara. Okay, here we are. So, we'll start with Karen and Jorge. You guys are going to be first. Karen and Jorge. Here we are. Ready, Karen and Jorge?
Yes, teacher.
Go.
Hey. Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, our event is a food festival. The location is Outdoor Park in Bucaramanga, Parque del Agua. The main attraction is our gastronomy offer. Each food stand will be from different country in the world. Activities or entertainment that will offer food competition and tasting session. Additionally, they will be able to win a prize and gift for participating.
We will offer food and drinks like hot dog, hamburger, pizzas, slices, and tacos, nachos, and different typical food from several countries around the world. And we promote our event and by writing flyers and putting up poster and an online presence. And then the possible types of problems it could be the languages of different people who assist at the event and the weather, because the event will be outdoor, so the weather works important okay, yes, it's very important to the event. I don't know how do you say juega un papel importante.
Like they have a main role.
What?
Yes. Yeah, to have a main role. Okay,
Okay.
Karen and Jorge. Okay. Are you guys done?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Awesome. Most of you worked on food events. I love them. Okay, thank you. This one, let me see. Jessica and Catherine.
Yes, teacher. Our styles in food, barbecue, hot dogs, pizzas, in drinks, beer tea, soft drinks, wind tent, and sweet ice cream, refreshment bar, and fruits.
And our attraction is bouncy castle, swimming pool, face painting, slides, and bubble machine. It is in Ritoque, Acapulco. It's 24 hours non-stop party. When Saturday 10 June 23, 7 p.m. and tickets 25 pesos, admission free for girls. It's a summer fair.
Are you girls done?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. A summer fair. Good. Yeah, maybe by next week. Look. Well, actually, June 10th, next Saturday. Not this one. Next week. Okay, thank you. Here we are. Now we have Kiara and Vanessa.
Okay, teacher. Hello, everyone. Our event is the Francesca grand opening. The location is in Cabecera, Bucaramanga. The main attraction of our store of our event is 100% made in Colombia, sign prime material until production. Some activity we will do will offer karaoke, fashion trivia. If people win, they will be able to take additional clothes and gift cards. And now my partner Kiara will tell you more information.
About the food and drinks,
We will offer some snacks, cookies, cakes, all healthy, and drink about natural juices and some cocktails. For promote the event, I will promote it on social networks, mainly on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We imaginate some problems that we could have. That the first is that the food won't be enough. Then we will have a reserve food, and other problem could be crowd in the store. For this problem, we will limit the time for the visits. And finally, maybe a winner in too much games. For this problem, we will limit the two times for participate in the games.
Very interesting, girls. Cool. That's a different kind of event. I like that you are promoting Colombian products. Nice. Awesome. Now we have Mandy and Sebastian. You guys ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes, teacher. Our event is a first festival. The main attraction is in 25 types of beer. Other activities and entertainment, take a beer while you work out. You can see in the picture. Teacher. The location is Celosa Bar in Bucaramanga. Food and drink, beers everywhere, hamburgers, hot dogs, and roast meat. For the event is promoted by Facebook, social networks, and Instagram. Problems might be encountered in your insertion.
Yes, teacher, progress with we encounter maybe the people when he drank a lot of beer and maybe have a problems with for example, fights between them or problems with the police or problems with other the other type the problems.
Yes, teacher, it's all.
Okay, thank you guys. I do not know this place. Well, okay, beer festival. 25 types of it. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Now, our last presentation. Okay, I already checked this one. This is done. Manuela and Natalia did it last night. Santiago and Diego did it last night as well. So, Manuel and Mario, you are next. Okay. Manuel and Marlon, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. Our event, it's a fair. So we want to attract a lot of people. So our headline ad will be the presentation of Salsa Criolla Group, which is a local group of salsa. Other activities in the fair are typical food and fast food stalls. We are going to have also a bingo, inflatable castles, a lot of candies, and a fireworks show at the end of the night, and also a variety of different fair games. The location is the Steps High School Coliseums, which is an imaginary. We have many food and drink for which is the best of the local and foreign food. We're going to have different drinks like soda, water, beer, but the most interesting of it is that we're going to have many traditional beverages like masato or chicha, and also we have fruit juice for anyone who can stay healthy and just drink real fruit juice.
And the event, and Manuel, I can help. And the event will be initially promoted on the social media, on local radio station, and word of mouth advertising. Uh, we have identified problems. Some are logistic problems, can be addressed with a very good planning of every activity. Food quality issues. A group of volunteers will be assigned to verify the quality of the food in the place.
Very interesting and very complete, of course. I think you guys can just, like share an event like all together and just, charge a fee for the stalls, and each one of you, yeah, have the stall you guys were working on. It will be like, very, very, how can I say, like, well, a mixture of, different things. Okay, sorry guys, I think I interrupted you. Are you done? Marlon and Manuel? Okay. Okay, and Maria and Xiomara did it last night as well. So, oh, Beatriz, thank you for preparing something for us. Beatriz was sick. Welcome back, Beatriz.
Hello, teacher. Thank you.
How are you? How's everything?
Fine today. I have been better than the 3 years. Last 3 years, I had very sick. I had gastroenteritis. I had a strong stomach ache, and I don't know. I don't say vomitar a lot.
You throw up,
yeah.
vomit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's fine. Thank you.
Okay, I'm so glad you are feeling better. Yeah, you were without us 3 days. Okay, Beatriz, thank you for creating your event. Go ahead, please.
Okay, teacher. I tried to put today about activities, but in this I create the event children party. The main attraction is helping parents organize their children's party, including with the decoration, foods, recreational activity, and the others. In the other activity, my company can offer the pinata, mobile DJ services, snacks, picture painting, and I can create decoration according to your child's preferred theme. And the location is not hard, but we are where you need us to be. The food and drinks, maybe I offer hot dogs, hamburgers, sweets, cake, other food which contain the chickens or other meal of it. How will the event provide? Maybe the first time share the flyers in social network and distribute in different schools. What problems can be or can be? Yes. I have a teens the food allergies and technical problems and emotional outbursts. How solve problems. I try to resolve everything with serenity and preparing food with pineapple and free lactose.
Okay, Beatriz, that's very interesting. Okay, nice. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Thank you so much for your events. Okay, I would like to be, you know, like giving you more information about them or maybe asking you questions, but you know, we can't because we need to do lots of things today. So let's continue with our agenda. Now I'm going to share with you the important information for our project presentation tomorrow. Yeah? You guys have your video. I hope you guys have your video ready, and I will give you some minutes. Well, this is the time for you to ask questions. Maybe if you write something to me, I would be ready for answering. The idea is that we need to remember this. You guys need to get ready and be prepared for projecting your video when I call your name. Yeah? Sometimes when I call your name, you are like, I don't know, you know, it's like an awkward silence that no one answers. So that cannot be possible. I call your name, and if you are not ready, I will just go to the next student, okay? So get ready because you guys are going to project the video. I was thinking about having them already, like in a link, so I do it, but no, it's just you because that's the only thing you have to do, you know, in the presentation, of course. I'm not saying that you did not do anything, of course. You did lots of things for preparing the video. So I'm going to call your names in the order of the list, yeah? I will just remind you the numbers in some minutes as well. And these are like the guidelines you guys need to follow. Use the appropriate vocabulary and expressions studied in class, according to the topic, of course. Hold attention of the entire audience with the use of right intonation and volume. Yeah, try to have your video ready with the, you know, right volume. Speak clear, fluently, and pronounce the words correctly. Use complete sentences and, of course, correct grammar. And do not take longer than 3 minutes. That was the limit of your time. Have you got any questions about the activity? Thank you, Santiago, for raising your hand. What's that?
Teacher, about the last topic, it's mandatory, don't take more than 3 minutes. We cannot maybe take 10 or 15 seconds more.
Ah, okay. I was like 10 or 15
minutes, seconds.
Oh my God. Well, okay, 10 or 15 seconds is okay. Yeah, but yes, okay. Yes, Santiago, no problem.
Thank you.
Beatriz, your question.
Teacher, about the recording video, is necessary that video go out the face?
Well, basically, we just agreed that when you start, yeah, just have like the headline, you know, saying your name, your information, maybe saying hi to us. And if you need to project any pictures or things and your face is not there, it's okay. Do not worry. It's okay. Santiago, your question?
And teacher,
sorry, Beatriz,
sorry, the last question.
It's okay.
The recording video is necessary the format MP4 or is necessary other format?
I was going to tell you something about that. Thank you, Beatriz, for reminding me about it. The idea is that you guys have it ready. So in order to avoid problems, yeah, please just have it in a link, you know, that way it is not like, you know, like, for example, this very heavy or whatever you guys have there, yeah. So it's better to have it in a link. You can use some platforms for that. You can use, I don't know, OneDrive on YouTube, you know, and you can just convert that version into a link, and that's the way I recommend you to do it. Yes, Beatriz. The idea is that you have it ready just with one click.
Okay, okay. For example, teacher, I think recording use Teams. Is possible? Use Teams? Is the platform Teams?
But what do you mean? I mean when it's your turn, yeah, you will just have to click on play and that's it. Yeah. So why would you like to use Teams? What for?
Because this platform I can share the slides and put my face in the same time.
Teacher, that's the idea that I have, well, that I have not clear. During the presentation, we have to run in the video and speaking, do the speaking, or we have to recording myself and put it in the video.
Exactly. That's what we agreed with teacher Laura. Remember that. Yeah, the idea is just to show the final product. That's why we are having this time for, like asking and answer questions. Because you guys are going to click on play and that's it. That's the final product. Yeah, you are not going to talk while you are presenting the video and stop and socialize the information. No, because that takes, time. So it's just the video and that's it. Didn't you guys read the form that I sent you? That was what we agreed last week too. Yeah. Thank you, Santiago, for that question because that clarifies, yeah, what the other classmates are thinking. What else? Vanessa, thank you for raising your hand.
Teacher, a question. I cannot project the video because my computer has damage. Could you do
for sure?
Favor, no sé cómo.
Yeah, don't worry, Vanessa. Can you do me that favor? Could you please project that for me? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Of course, I will do it. So you are going to send me the link, yeah, and I will have it ready for you, and that's it. I can do it.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, where else? What other questions do we have? So I call your name, yeah, the way I told you, yeah, with the same order, and you just have to share your screen, play, and that's it. Okay, Santiago is raising his hand, and no more. Santiago, what's up?
Yes, teacher, me again. No, it's just for remind you that please allow me be the first person in present the video because I have to travel tomorrow. So that please help me.
Yeah,
that.
for sure, Santiago. Actually, I wrote it down. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Of course, you will be the first one. Yes, because as I told you, the idea is that we use, the same order we have been working with. And I will remind you about your numbers, yeah, in some minutes while you guys are working. So you guys know, pretty much when you have to do your presentation. Okay, there are more questions here. Mandy, what's up? Mandy, hello. You were raising your hand. No? Okay. Manuel, I think you were raising your hand as well. Weren't you? Okay. So,
No, teacher.
no? Is there any other question? Any other thing? We are all set up for the presentation tomorrow. Yes? Okay. I hope. Don't worry, if you still have questions and maybe you just want to ask me, in the private chat, for sure I will just, answer that. Do not worry. Okay. Good. Perfect. So, with the presentation of the events that you just did, I already checked the attendance, so do not worry. Now, let's start with our lesson today. Last night, you guys started talking about mysteries and oddities, yeah, strange things. And this one is a riddle to be solved. Is there any person here knows what is a riddle? What's that? Do you remember Tom Riddle from Harry Potter? Maybe, maybe not.
Yes. Teacher,
Like
it's
a
like
mystery or like that?
Which one, Catherine? Sorry?
Is like mystery?
Yeah, that's a mystery, like a situation to find out, like any information. Yeah, you're right, a mystery. So I have this one. It's kind of funny and silly. We'll be like, oh, teacher, come on. But let's do it. You guys are going to answer this question, yeah? So let's check out the information. Who wants to read? Is there any volunteer who wants to read? Maybe I will ask. Okay, thank you, Beatrice, for raising your hand.
Okay, teacher, solve this riddle. A businessman is about to leave on a business trip. As he leaves the office building, the night security guard stops him and says, "Sir, don't go on that trip. Last night, I had a dream that your plane would crash and everyone would die." Being superstitious, the businessman believed him and cancels his trip. Sure enough, later that night, the plane crashes and everyone dies. The businessman rewards the night security guard with $1,000 and then immediately fires him. Why did he fire him?
What happened? Why did he fire him? Okay, think about it, guys. Share your answers. Oh, Santiago, are you going to answer right away? Okay, tell me.
Well, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't consider myself something superstitious. So the first thing that I could think is that maybe that wasn't an accident. Maybe it was a terrorist pact or things like that. And maybe the security guard have something to do in that. It's involucrated.
Oh my goodness, now Santiago is showing us his detective spirit. Not superstitious, but like very good observer. Well, you know what? The answer is less simple than that, Santiago, but very good observation. Thank you. Any other person who wants to share? Why did he fire him? Any other idea?
Teacher, sorry, I don't understand. Who died? The businessman or security guard?
Neither of them. No.
Both?
No.
No idea? Okay.
A businessman is about to leave on a business trip. As he leaves the office building, the night security guard stops him and says, "Sir, don't go on that trip. Last night, I had a dream that your plane would crash and everyone would die." Being superstitious, the businessman believes him and cancels his trip. Sure enough, later that night, the plane crashes. Yeah, but the man didn't go. And everyone dies. The businessman rewards the night security guard with $1,000 and then immediately fires him. Why did he fire him? Because the night security guard was not working. He was sleeping. Yeah? So he's like, oh my God, how did he know? He said, I had a dream. So were you dreaming, while you should be working? Okay, that was the silly answer. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, let's talk about mysteries of the human body. This way we have the introduction for our modal verbs lesson. Please give me an answer for this. Why can't we tickle ourselves? Why do we hiccup? Can we catch a cold from being cold? Why do we sleepwalk? Think about it. Do you understand? Tickle, hiccup, sleepwalk. If you don't understand those questions, just ask me. Or if you do, just tell me what they mean. You guys are preparing your answers. I'm going to call your names to ask you, okay? So let's start with the first one. Why can't we tickle ourselves? Tickle like this image. Try there where you are. Try to do it. And tell me about the feeling. Okay, let me listen to Manuel. Do you have any idea about why we can tickle ourselves?
Not really, teacher. It's really strange.
Have you ever tried tickling yourself?
Sure, yes.
Yeah. Did it work? Did it make you
No,
laugh?
no, it didn't work.
Okay, no, it's a mystery, right? Thank you for your answer, Manuel. Now,
Teacher,
yes?
in my opinion is because tickling is a defense reaction of the body to an external agent.
Yeah, that's a very good argument for him. Yeah, you are not supposed to do it yourself. Forgetting that. Yeah, cool, awesome. Any other person who wants to comment on that one? No one?
Teacher, maybe the fears is not possible ourselves because the mind is preparing about the activity, yeah. But the other person, you try the tickler and do in surprise. Is this a reason because you tickle?
Yeah.
When the other people do the tickle in your body.
That really makes sense, Beatriz. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, we will discover that those answers in some minutes. Let's continue with the second one. Why do we hiccup? Why?
What does it mean, teacher?
When you feel something that you cannot control, it can be here in your chest, like, yeah, like this. Yeah, that's hiccup. Yeah. So I think it's something we can't control, something happening inside our body. I'm not sure, don't believe me, I'm not a doctor. What do you think? We are all discovering those human body mysteries.
Teacher, I think it is a I don't know, for the diaphragm. Is the, no sé cómo se dice, I don't know. In Spanish,
Actually, you're using a scientific reason. So you're very, very close to, to the, oh, sorry, Kara, were you going to say something?
Yes. When our breath is working in work with the diaphragm muscle and the lungs. Then when the diaphragm muscle work against to the lungs, we have hiccup.
Okay. Wow, you guys know a lot about science. Cool.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for those answers. Can we catch a cold from being cold? Have you ever thought about that? Yes, no?
Teacher, for me, no. I don't know.
Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa says no, Diego says no. Thank you for your answers. Why do we sleepwalk? Why do we sleepwalk? Because you are hungry at night and you want to go and get some food?
Because you are really tired.
Oh, Mandy, that's a good reason, because you are very tired.
Yes.
Any other person? Okay, my dear friend.
I agree with Mandy.
You agree with Mandy? Okay.
Maybe the mind is not relaxed, and the people is stressed about the jobs, family, and the night. Maybe the people present sleep work.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer, Beatrice. It really makes sense. Actually, you guys are right with your answers. Look, they are very similar to the things you said. We can tickle ourselves because our brain can predict the feeling, as you mentioned. Yeah, it is supposed to be a reaction from something that we did not plan. We hiccup when our diaphragm gets irritated, as your classmate just said and explained. She knows. No, we can't catch a cold from being cold. So just once until you just, recover yourself. Yeah, and get better. I'm not very sure why people sleepwalk, but it could be a sign of stress or what you guys mentioned, because the body is very tired. Yeah? Okay, interesting. Okay, why were we checking this? Because you guys are going to work on this. Oh, sorry. Mysteries of the human body. You're going to read, yes, some of those mysteries and some of the responses from some doctors and experts. But you will also select the correct modal verb. Yeah, that's the activity. In order to do it in a very clear way, I need to explain or review with you the modal verbs. Yeah, so we're going to check modal verbs we use for expressing ability, the ones we need for asking permission, yeah, the ones you use when you give advice or recommendation, the ones for obligation and for possibility. And on the second block of the class, you guys will focus your attention on the past modals. Okay, that's the plan. So let's watch the video, take notes, and prepare your questions, and then we will work on the text about the mysteries of the human body. We are ready. Second, let me just play the video. Maybe some of you were tickling yourself, weren't you? No? Say no, teacher, come on. I had to do it when I was preparing the class for sure, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh, really? Isn't it possible? Of course. And maybe if you were laughing or smiling, it was not because you just tickled, but it was because you found funny that it didn't work. Yeah. Okay. So here we are with our video on modal verbs. Okay. Wait a second, here we are.
Modal verbs. Type. Modal verbs.
And examples.
Examples. Ability. permission, advice, obligation, possibility, can, could. David can speak 3 languages. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. Can, could, or may. Can I sit in that chair, please? Could I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary? Should. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose weight. Must or have to. I must memorize all of these rules about tenses. You have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque. Might, may, could, or can. It looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow. Modal verbs asking permission. Modal verbs asking permission. Informal. Can. Can I borrow your pen for a minute? Can I speak to John Wilson? Polite. Could. Could I please have a glass of beer? Could I open the window? Formal. May. May I ask a question, please? May we go home now? Polite. Would. Would you mind if I asked you something?
Okay. But of course, we have some ingredients in our content that make them a little bit more complete. Let me just show you. So, oh, what's going on in the chat? Is there any question? Okay. Diego, did you already answer the question with the video or no? 25. Here we are. Awesome. Okay. So you guys are going to work on this. Now that you know the uses of them, you are going to read, yes, and you are going to select one of these bold words, okay? I find being tickled horrible. Yeah, some people don't like that. So this might seem like a strange question, but why can't I tickle myself? Well, I'm not sure. I have not asked myself about it. Asked by George Clinton. So you guys are going to read what the doctor says, okay? Please, you let me see. You are on page 78. Read the text, it's not so long, and select just one, okay? Maybe we can check paragraph by paragraph. That's okay. Okay, go ahead. Do it, please. Can use just press the ability. Oh, yeah. Yes, Jorge. That's also right. Can also, can also be used for abilities. Yeah, some talents that some of us may have. Yeah, good. Okay, work on the exercise, guys. You guys are reading and selecting the correct modal verb, okay? Keep going, please.
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat me the page? I lost.
Yes, Manuela. You guys are on page 78.
78, okay.
Yeah, Mysteries of the Human Body.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we are ready. Let's go. So, who wants to start with the first one? The first paragraph. I find being tickled horrible. So this might seem like a strange question, but why can't I tickle myself? Thank you, Santiago. Go ahead.
Teacher, do I have to read all the text with the answers or just the first part?
Yes, please. And, until just the first paragraph, but with just the answer that you selected.
Okay, well, interesting question, yes. If other people can tickle us, then logically we should be able to tickle ourselves. So why can't we? The reason is simple. For something to tickle us, it must be unexpected. When we tickle ourselves, our brain is easily able to predict the feeling, so our body never feels tickled.
Thank you so much, Santiago. So, my dear friends. Okay. Santiago, what was the second one you report? Oh, sorry. For the second one, sorry.
Be able to.
Yeah. Good. Those are the correct answers. Thank you, Santiago, for that. Questions, my dear friends, about the answers? Questions?
Teacher, why not can in number 5?
When we tickle ourselves, our brain is easily can. Here we have a verb. Who's asking? Sorry. Manuela, here we have a verb. Yeah, our brain is. Yes. And this is the modal verb. So is able to. Yeah. Because of the structure is not a possibility. So maybe you say our brain can predict the feeling. Yeah. But able to is be able to. So you can say something like our brain can predict the feeling, or our brain is able to predict the feeling. That's it. Thank you for raising your hand. What's that?
Teacher, I have a question. Why choose mass instead Mike?
Okay, the reason is simple. For something to tickle us, it must be unexpected, because that is real information. Yeah, that's something that needs to be how can I say, like, real about tickling. Yeah, not might is more like a prediction, is more informal, it's just like a possibility. But in order for you to feel tickled, yeah, it must be how can I say, unpredicted. Yes. So here we are not predicting, or here we are not guessing. We are not giving possibilities. There is something, yeah, that must be done in order for your body to feel tickled. That's the reason why. What else? More questions? Sorry about that, Mark. Let's erase it. Good. Okay, ready for the second paragraph? Who can help us, please? Here. Volunteers. Thank you, Manuel, for raising your hand.
It sometimes get loud hiccups when I am in a restaurant. What causes them? Asked by, okay, TBRCSC Smith. It must be embarrassing to get loud hiccups in public. What type of food are you eating? When they start? You can be allergic to it. Hiccups come from a large muscle in your chest called the diaphragm, and it gets irritated. It can start moving in a jerky way, causing hiccups. To make them go away, you don't have to do anything. They go away naturally and rarely last long. Although one person did have an attack which lasted 68 years.
Thank you so much, Manuel, for helping us. Okay, you work 10. Don't have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, my dear friends, questions on this one? Yeah, it must be embarrassing to get loud hiccups in public. Sometimes they last forever. Haven't you felt like that? Like, oh my goodness, when is it going to go away? Okay, no questions?
Not sure.
Okay, so let's continue with the next paragraph. My aunt often says to my daughter, you'll catch a cold if you go out in this weather. Can you really catch a cold from being cold? Okay. Diego, it depends on the context, but yeah. Yes. But more like predicting things. Okay, who wants to read the next one? Come on, volunteers. Thank you, Kiara, for raising your hand. Oh, there were 2 people raising their hands. So Vanessa, help us with the next one. Okay.
Then the short answer, Eva, is no, you can't, and your aunt shouldn't try to keep your daughter indoors. Someone should tell her that viruses cause colds, not the weather. In fact, cold viruses prefer warm indoor conditions, so children and adults rarely ought to go outdoors as much as possible, even in winter. Teacher, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, my microphone. Okay, no, I was just asking you to copy the one you used. Okay, thank you, Kiara, for that. Good. Questions? Anything? No?
Number 10, teacher, why is no can't? Why children?
The short answer, Eva, is no, you can't. And your aunt shouldn't try to keep your daughter indoors. Because her aunt can keep her daughter indoors, of course, but in the way we use shouldn't is because she's giving a recommendation, you know, a strong recommendation. Is what she thinks is correct for her aunt to do. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, Beatriz. It's like, for example, you can take notes. That's not an obligation. It's something that some of you like, some of you don't, yeah? But if I say, guys, you should take notes, yeah? It's my recommendation, okay? Why do we sleepwalk? My flatmate does it, and I sometimes find her asleep on the kitchen floor in the morning. Let's see what's the reason why she does that. Who can help me with this one, please? Come on, one more. Oh, Vanessa, sorry, I'll be thank you. Yes.
Okay, teacher. It can't be very nice for your friend to wake up in a strange room in the morning, but she shouldn't worry too much, although she may think it easier to lock her door at night. No one knows for sure what goes sleepwalking to an adult. It could be a sign of stress. Some people say that you mustn't wake a sleepwalker. So if you see your friend sleepwalking, it's probably best to use it. ir back to bed.
Thank you for reading, Vanessa. Now I remember that I have heard about this, that you mustn't wake a sleepwalker. Interesting. Questions, my dear friends, about this one? Anything?
No, miss.
Okay, so with these things, let's analyze information of the grammar. Here we are. So here we have models of ability, models of obligation, models of possibility or probability. You guys are going to find one of those to fit these sentences. For example, find models in the website, this one, that mean it is necessary. If it's something necessary, it's have to, yeah? It is not allowed. It is not necessary. It's just an option. It is a good idea. Yeah, it's like the right thing to do. It is a bad idea or the wrong thing to do. So please go back to the website and find models for each example. Come on, and that way we can analyze them and look for similarities and differences of them, and we can move on. Go. Let's take some minutes for it. Let's analyze the first part, yeah? Because maybe you guys need to check out between one or two options. Just this first part. Oh, no. First, let's go back to this one. Look at the website. Why is can correct in one, but not in two? Let's see. Let's analyze that. Why is it correct in one? If other people can tickle, use them logically. We should. Okay. can, oh, but we already discussed that one. Oh no, we discussed the other one, but it's very similar. Why isn't possible, guys, to use here? We should, can, tickle ourselves. Why not? Because here they're using tickle, and here tickle as well. So what's the difference? Any idea?
Because the two, the sentences begin with should, maybe?
Exactly. Yes, Beatrice. That's the reason why we can't use can here. We should be able. Here, you guys cannot use two models in one sentence. It's not possible. Yeah, so here you say, we can tickle ourselves, or we should be able to tickle ourselves. Yeah, but not both. Okay, very good. Now, let's analyze one by one here. So, find models in the website that mean something it is necessary. Have to, and the other one?
Ought to.
Ought to?
Must?
Must.
Must. So what's the difference between have to and must? Why do we have them in the same function? It's necessary. Why? You said, teacher, both of them express an obligation in the positive, yeah, sentences. Both of them relate to necessary actions, but have to describe something is necessary, and the other one, that is must, describes something is necessary from the speaker talking. Yeah, so describes a necessity originated from the speaker, like I must go to that meeting, otherwise I will, lose my job. And the other one is like you have to, so that's the difference. It's like, for example, when your mom gets into your room and that's such a mess, and she tells you, you have to clean your room. It's like someone is giving you that obligation or that, necessity. And if that's your decision and you say that you are going to do it that day because maybe you have some, friends coming over your place, you will say like, oof, I must clean this room. It's a mess. Do you understand the difference? Someone is writing something. Must to. Yeah, Diego, but do not use to with must. It's not necessary. With must, can, and should, you don't use to. Just with have to. Have to and has to. Okay, now it is not allowed. Which one? Which one expresses that something is not allowed to be done? Mustn't. Yeah? Mustn't. Like when you go to a hospital. Yes? You mustn't smoke in here. Okay. So it means that you have to be in the right place. Yeah? It's not allowed. It's not permitted. It is not necessary. It's optional.
Can.
Have.
Can,
Should.
no. It is not necessary and it's optional, but it does not happen anything if you don't do it, or if you do it, it doesn't have any consequence. Is no,
Good.
doesn't have to. Doesn't have to or don't have to. For example, you say, I don't have to take notes in the English class because the teacher is not looking at them and they do not give me any score or part of the score of the course. Yeah, I don't have to. Kiara doesn't have to, but Kiara, wants to do it. She likes to do it. So if she does it, there isn't any problem. Yeah? Do you understand? So it's doesn't have to or don't have to. So maybe you are thinking, yeah, teacher, so what's the difference between mustn't and don't have to? Because both of them refer to something that is not necessary. Well, no, mustn't will be a negative obligation. And if you don't do what you are asked to do, you know, it has a consequence. So it's different. But if you use don't have to, it's because it's not necessary. It's optional. And what if you do it? Nothing. That's okay. Okay, do it. You don't have to bring food over my house, yeah, for the party because I have food ready and drinks. Yeah, but if you want, it's okay. Do you understand now?
Yes, teacher. How about could
Again,
in the third one? Could.
could is not necessary, it's optional. Could? No. Mm-mm. Could it will be more like a possibility or probability in the past or something for, you know, expressing formal requirement, but no, not that is not necessary. No. And you will analyze it later with Laura in the past form when you express something that you could have done. Yeah, it is like a little bit more complex. Okay, Santiago, raising your hand. Thank you. What's up?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if maybe my dog is slowing. And I don't know if already someone told it, but maybe mustn't.
Oh, that's what I was trying to explain with the difference between mustn't and don't have to. They have a totally different meaning. I know that both of them are negative, but they express different things. If you use don't have to, it's because it is optional, it is not necessary. And if you do it, no problem. There isn't any bad consequence. But mustn't, that is also negative, yeah, is something that is a negative obligation. And if you don't do it, you may have some problems. Yes? So don't have to is very relaxing, is very flexible. Is, yeah, optional. It's okay. If you don't do it, there isn't any problem. If you do it, there isn't any problem. I don't have to clean my room every day. I keep it very organized. But if I do it, is there anything wrong with it? No. Yes? And mustn't is strong. It's strong in a negative obligation. Okay. Any other thing to ask about 3? Let's move on. It is a good idea, the right thing to do. 4.
Should.
Should and
Ought to.
up to. It is a good idea, it's the right thing to do. Yeah. It's just in some cases what you think, an opinion. Yes, is as I told you. You should take notes because there are lots of things that we discuss in the meetings. You don't have to. If you do it, it is okay. You should because it's a good thing. Yeah? Okay. And it is a bad idea or the wrong thing to do.
Mustn't.
No, just an idea.
Shoulder?
A little bit more relaxing than mustn't. Mustn't is strong in the negative form.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't. Shouldn't. It is a bad idea or the wrong thing to do. Shouldn't. Okay, nice. Now, models of possibility. Did you do this one, guys? Do you need time or are you ready?
Sorry, teacher. And number 3, what is?
Which one? 3?
Number 3. Yeah, sorry.
It's not necessary, it's optional. Don't have to.
Don't have to.
And number 2 is no allowed.
Mustn't. When you are not allowed to do something, mustn't. because you are not allowed, and if you do it, you may face some consequences.
Teacher, I'm sorry. The first one, a part of have to is must. True?
Yes, certain. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now, it seems certain that is true. When you think about something, you say, and you are just showing that something is true because you think that. Let me show you something here. You asked me about that one here. Here. It must be unexpected. Yeah, that is what is true, as I was explaining before. So must. You can use must for showing that you think that what you are saying is true. Yeah. So the speaker expresses that she or he thinks that that is true. It's like, ooh, it must take us a long time to project all the videos. Oh, yeah. Yes, you understand? Yes, guys? I hope you do.
No really, teacher, sorry.
It seems certain that is true, must. You use must here. Yeah, because you are showing that you think that something is true. Like, for example, you say, teacher, I don't know, having all the presentations in 1 hour must be, I don't know, impossible, for example, because we are 17, the videos are between 2 and 3 and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so you can use must for showing what you think, yeah, and that thinking, yes, is expressing that is true.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Yes, Manuela, thank you. This is possibly true. Possibly.
Should.
May, might.
May, might. And this one, as the prediction that you were saying before, I think Manuel was the one who said
Yeah.
could.
Cool.
No, can and could are different in this way. It was the example that I think Manuel was the one who mentioned that one. Yeah, so could.
Yes.
Yes, Manuel, thank you. So is it more clear now, Manuel? Is it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so may, might, could, yeah, give us the idea that is possibly true. Okay, it seems certain this isn't true. Can't be possible. Why are you saying that? Which one? Which one?
Can't.
Very good, Cynthia. Can't. It's like, oh no, can't be possible. We can't take ourselves. Yeah, so it's like, it seems certain to be true. And the last one, this is a general possibility. That's the easiest. General possibility, my dear friends. Which one?
Must.
No. Possibility.
Sure.
Not really. You are going to mention, I mean, sorry?
Mention or
No, do not mention them all. No, don't guess. Try to just fit, like match it with the definition. This is a general possibility. Can. And what was number 3? It seems certain that isn't true. And this is a general possibility. Can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, these are the answers, my friends. Do not get confused. Don't worry. It's easy. Uh-oh. Well, I cannot just put it up. No problem. Here we are. And for the second part of the lesson, you guys will study past modals. So you guys need to have this clear in order to understand the other ones. Okay, questions, my friends? No questions? Just in case you guys get some time for working on this exercise, that would be a good idea for homework. So you guys can bring me more questions if you want, okay? And in these 10 minutes we have left, let's have a look at these stream adjectives very quickly. Oh, but I just wanted to work on this, that you have it in, well, it's okay. It's okay, don't worry. I will give it as homework tomorrow. Okay, so here we are. We have adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. Yeah, they qualify nouns. We also have extreme adjectives that help us emphasize their meaning. Yeah, how can we emphasize the meaning of a noun with adjectives? But how, like, to sound more emphatic and stronger, using intensifiers, of course, like really, so, quiet. Yeah. But there is another way. We can just use words like this. It's not good, it's excellent. Yeah? It's not scary, it's terrifying, it's frightening. Yes? So we can have, like words that have a stronger meaning. And that's the case of the string adjectives. Like, for example, being tickled is both hilarious and horrible at the same time. Oh, yeah, that's my feeling. Yeah, sometimes we are like, oh my goodness, no, stop. Yes. So it's not funny, it's hilarious. It's not bad, it's horrible. Do you understand? So please check out the meaning of these words and tell me which adjective does not belong to this group of adjectives. Okay? 2 minutes, we socialize, and that's it. Okay? Go ahead. Try to give me the meaning of them. That would be a great idea. Come on. Okay, let's finish, boys and girls. In the first one, excellent. Sorry, someone. Okay, done. Thank you. Which one is the one that you cross out? Fast. And this one, appealing, horrendous, terrible, terrific.
Terrible, teacher.
Appealing.
Terrific.
The second,
Because terrific, terrific expresses something wonderful, fabulous, great. Yes? Santiago, sorry, you were raising your hand. Stop.
No, it was to answer the.
Oh, thank you.
It was terrific.
Thank you. Terrific. It's because it sounds like very similar to the word we have in Spanish, yeah, but totally different. Terrific is like great, wonderful. Okay. Amazing, gorgeous, extraordinary, remarkable. Which one?
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Yes? I will say gorgeous. Gorgeous. Remarkable? Now, amazing, extraordinary, remarkable are synonyms. Gorgeous could be more like pretty, cute, beautiful. Yeah. So this one. Next one, tell me. Enormous, huge, incredible, massive, vast. Someone is writing in the chat. Incredible, says Maria.
Incredible.
You are right. Next one. Which one?
Awful.
Awful.
Awful, totally opposite. Very good. Now, let's match this one with this one. So, here, match the phrases in the box to groups 1 to 5. Which ones mean very beautiful?
Number 5.
5. Beautiful, such as turn. Yes, very beautiful. Perfect. What about very good?
1.
1.
1.
Mm-hmm. The opposite, very bad.
Number 2.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Very big.
4.
4. And that's it. We already did 5. I have this exercise for us. Let me show you. But of course, because of the time, we cannot do it. But maybe later, if you guys want to go through our slides and work on it, that would be good. Scary, terrifying, terrifying. This one gives you more vocabulary, as if you would like to do it. You guys have these adjectives and you have to match them with the corresponding meaning. Yeah, very sure, very cold, very small, very angry, very interesting, very dirty. Yeah. So if you want, you can go to my slides and work on it. Okay, guys, I hope you learned about modal verbs. Get ready for the second part, that is past modal verbs, in 15 minutes. Have a wonderful night and get ready with your projects, please, for tomorrow. Okay? Question? Okay, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye. Take care.